everyone, welcome to my channel, Stitching in the Land of Good Enough, where I talk about cross stitch and life updates and my bird feeders and my shop, and those are the things we're going to talk about today. And today is Friday. I know I'm late again. Friday, February 4th. And this is Flosstube number 57. It might be. Who knows? I have no notes today, which should be fun. I probably should have taken some notes because we've got a lot to talk about. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. And if you're new here, welcome. Welcome. I hope that you enjoy the video and stay a while and watch some other videos. I don't know. What are we going to talk about today? Sorry, my hair is having a moment of its own today. It's like, I think it thinks it's living its best life today, and it is something. It dried weird and like, I don't know. All right, so this says like right here, this is 1986, right here. That's a lot of hair going on. Okay, sorry. We can already tell what kind of video it's going to be today. I didn't do a ton of stitching since we chatted last. So I have a little bit of stitching to show. We'll do some life updates. I have a lot of shop update. And unfortunately, I mean, it's not unfortunately, but at this point, the shop is my life. So it's hard for me to have a life update and not talk about shop stuff. So they kind of intertwine a little bit. And then we have my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Yay! It's very exciting. Okay, let's do life update first. So what have I been doing since we chatted last? And my last video was on Saturday, which is also not the day that I'm supposed to film, which is Wednesdays. I think we're gonna have to throw Wednesday videos out the window for now. I don't know. I haven't kind of smoothed out a schedule yet. Here's what I can kind of promise you. Here's how I'm going to try my best to film every week. I just can't promise what day of the week it'll be on. My camera's crooked. It's making me nuts. So yeah. Anyway, we had a snowstorm on Saturday. The last time we chatted, we were blizzarding. It was officially a blizzard. And then on Sunday, we shoveled out from that. And then on Monday, I drove up to Maine to get the trunk show for By the Bay Needle Art, because Donna Bayless, the designer of By the Bay, lives up that way. And I mean, why pay shipping? It's a 2-hour drive from me. So up and back, me and the hub made a little road trip and brought back some amazing looking models. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna try to tack on a video I took of the trunk show. So, you know that I only just managed to figure this out last week, so I haven't mastered it yet. So if there's a video there, yay, and if there's not, I'll just make a separate video. So that happened on Monday, and then, holy moly, you all blew me away with the snow day code from the last video. It took me days to catch up on the shipping. And then on top of that, every package that I had out in like shipping land arrived on like Monday and Tuesday. So I am assuming a lot of them get held up because of the storm, and then so they all arrived together. So I've spent all of this week trying to catch up on shipping and catch up on inventory inputting. So yeah. And then that's it. That's all I have for life updates. Birds, I wanted to tell you, on my way to work on Wednesday, on the way to the shop, I stopped at Starbucks to get a pistachio latte because I have no self-control, and I had a bird moment, and I wanted to share it with you in that video, and I forgot to. If you're new to my Flosstubes, I swear we're going to talk about cross stitch, but I do have a little bit of a love affair with birds, so we do some bird chat too. In the Starbucks plaza that I pass by between my house and the shop, there is a murder of crows that lives there. There has to be, I mean, I've never like counted them, but I'm going to guess somewhere between 10 and 20 crows. And I want to say it's closer to the 20 mark. And they live in that area by Starbucks. And so when you're waiting in like the never ending Starbucks line, you can watch the crows. And it's like, it's so fun. They have to be in my top 10 of favorite birds. And sometimes they're like figuring out how to get into the trash cans. And like normally it's seagulls in the parking lots. At my Starbucks, it's crows and I love it. Might as well do bird update now. I've had some interesting birds at the feeder this week. And I mean, they're not interesting birds, but they're interesting birds to my feeder. I never ever get blue jays or mockingbirds, but I had both of them at the feeder this week. I'm assuming because of the snow. And what else did I have that I was like, ooh, I never get those. Oh, tufted titmice. I don't get a lot of tufted titmice. And I had one at the feeder this week. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think that was it. Oh, and a female cardinal. And so mockingbirds and blue jays for sure live in my neighborhood. I swear in my neighborhood in the spring, a mockingbird is set up on like every telephone pole at every intersection, staking out its territory. And I can always hear the blue jays. And I know there's cardinals in the area because I see them, but they never come to my feeder. And so all three came to my feeder this week. Okay, that was it. That was all I had for life updates. What have I been stitching? So every Sunday I get out Christie's Corners Temperature Library 2. Ta-da! That's what it's gonna look like, or some semblance of that. And I stitch the week's temps. So here is where I'm at. I'm very excited. I got my second knick-knack in. I'm stitching the books in the temperature key from Stitchin' Mommy's temperature tree that I did last year, but I'm stitching the like doodad / knickknacks. Doodad is like one of my favorite words. I especially love when other people say it. In the charted colors or some sort of close approximation. And I realize they don't match, and I feel like that is that resembles my real life. I would have a bookcase and none of the books would match, and none of the stuff that sits on the bookcase with the books would match. I'm not very matchy. So anyway, here we are. I'm stitching the bookcase in Weeks Dye Works Pelican Gray. And so we got, I think somewhere in here was the last 7 books. And it's some sort of an egg. And you're not gonna be able to tell on camera, but ooh, you can tell. I put some etoile in there. I think that yellow was like 727 and I didn't have it, but I had the matching etoile. And I said, well, who doesn't love a sparkly egg? So, and then I did a little more satin stitching because I had 2 books the same color next to each other again. And that satin stitching did not come out nearly as nice as that. So practice needs to be had. So that's where I am with that. Which brings us, the next time you see it, January will be finished and I'll have started on February, and I've already started like making my way down to the March shelf. So moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. Okay. I can't say moving right along and not sing that song from the Muppet movie. And that's like the only part I know. Just that one line. But I can see Fozzie and Kermit like bopping along, and there's Studebaker singing, and then there's a fork in the road, and there's Big Bird. You know, if you've seen the movie. Okay. I really like the Muppets. And then what else have I been stitching? Where is my other, oh, here it is. Well, I'll show this one. So I got a little more, I decided over the snowstorm. So Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit even on Monday, I was stitching on, can't even get it out of the package. Glendon Place's Sir Thomas. And it does not want to go in the project bag. I picked a project bag that was too small. I need to like reorganize my project bags and projects because they're not all working correctly. I am stitching this on 28 count antique white linen from Swigart, and I can't find up and down. Here is where we are at. Like like so much. So much. All right, where are we? So I know you saw a little bit because I filmed Saturday morning. So you saw that I had stitched the yellow and a little bit of this dark brown line. So I got the brown section done, then I did that tan and the orange and moved on to that medium brown. So much stitching happened over the weekend. So that's gonna go away for now because I should be getting out my February focus project. So the first one that I'm gonna be working on in February is the Pixels That Made Us by Pick Stitch. Sorry, my nose is like super itchy. And I could have started it on Tuesday, but I have been I've been staying late at work to get stuff done. And by the time I get home, I'm wiped. And so I didn't stitch on Tuesday. When I act like, is today Friday? Yes. So Tuesday and Thursday, I worked late at home and I did not get any stitching in. And Wednesday was Stitchy Group at night here at the shop where I bring out Next Door by Heartstring Samplery. Get out the chart. So this is what I'm stitching at the shop for Stitchy Groups currently. And I'm stitching it on 40 count Que Sera Sera. Whatever will be. The future's not. Okay, anyway. And here it is. I'm in love with it. So I have that whole like flower situation finished. And then I came down on the border next to it. At some point, it's going to meet up with the border at the bottom. Yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun. I can't wait. I'm so close to getting to do the words. So that's where that is. I must have like a hair go touching it. Told you, my hair is like doing its own thing today. Okay, so that was my stitching. Not a lot, but I'm so pleased with the turkey. So pleased. I don't have to put that away. That's not coming home with me. All right, then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do next? I don't have any haul because all of my haul is shop haul. So do we do shop up? Yeah, let's do the shop update and then we'll do the giveaway. This is gonna be a fast video. Okay, it's okay. I have to pick my son up from work at 5 o'clock. I'm filming late in the day today, which is also not my norm. And I'm drinking a Coke and I'm like super hyped up, caffeinated, if you can't tell. Okay. If you can't also tell, my soda New Year's resolution, it didn't go so well. I can always start again. Okay, so new things at the shop. What do we want to chat about? I spent the day today actually putting together some thread packs because I don't know about you, but when I order a chart, I like to be able to just order the whole situation. So I made a thread pack. I can't even with these colors. They're beautiful. So beautiful. I made a thread pack for the Heart and Hand 2022 collector's heart. So, which already comes with the fabric and the little buttons you need. It's so cute. It says, make life beautiful for others. Goals. Isn't that what we do with our stitching? We make fun things to share with others. So this is the thread pack for it. Caveat though, is that the right word? I don't know. I didn't have 3 of the called for colors, so I subbed in other colors that frankly I think look better than the DMC conversion because so like this was a sub. This color, like this is going to be the words in that little shelf. Like the DMC was a light brown. I was like, that's not going to work. So whenever I make a conversion or I do a swap, let's call it a swap or a substitution in a thread pack, I always make a note of it in the description on the website. So you always know that there's a sub happening there from the called for. But I think I've gotten really good at picking good subs. So you can trust, I might be like selling myself too much here. I think you can trust my subs. I would stitch it. Anyway, I also made a thread pack for Lindy Stitch's Chosen Precious Child because that was an easy one. There were only 3. They're kind of like braided together. There we go. So there's a thread pack for that one on the site. And then I thread packed, this one had a sub, but I think it's fantastic. Prancing in the Tulips. Where's the cat? No, that's the wrong way. There she is. So these are the 3. The thread pack doesn't include the DMC because DMC is easy to find. But the 3 overdyes. And this one, this green is the sub. I didn't have Weeks Dye Works is it Weeks Dye Works? Yeah. I didn't have Weeks Dye Works Cactus, but Silver Fern from Gentle Art was a really good sub. So that's all that green grass down there. And the flamingo is all of that. It's fantastic. So those are on the site. What else did I get in the shop? I'm kind of like, I didn't have my act together and didn't realize that Little House Needleworks was doing this amazing Fall on the Farm series, which I will be starting this year. I mean, not right now because I'm trying to make my plans and stick with them, but I'm thinking it's either going to be my fall start, like my first day of fall start, which would make sense. I might do that, or my birthday start. It's going to be one or the other. So I can't. This is number 1. She's so cute, but this one's my favorite. This is number 2. Can you, that house, I love it. But the best part, the chickens. I can't, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with it. And if you're stitching all 9 of them, I have a thread pack on the site with all the floss you need to stitch the whole series together, or separate. But like if you're planning on doing all 9, there's a thread pack. I don't have it over here because I did it like earlier in the week. So, okay. So let me just do a little, I jostled you. I'm sorry. Do a little organizing. Okay, what else is new in the shop? I told you the shop update was, we got a lot of stuff in this week. I got my hands-on design order. So I have the new Let's Talk quilting. I especially love the pincushion. And then because I didn't have this in stock, it's not new, but I brought in Let's Talk stitching because that makes sense. A waffle lot. I love that too. I need to do one of these blocks. And then her newest block, 17th. So it's like a saint. It says, it is in the shelter of each other that people live. I love that. Love that. So you can stitch it like as just like a long thing, or you can turn it into the block. And it has the wool if you're going to turn it into the block. And then I have those pins in stock too. I keep having to tell myself, Pam, you can't stitch everything. Because when I finish my shop project, the next door project, I'm going to be starting for sure the Big Hearted Tiny Town by Heart and Hand that I got a few weeks ago that I've sold out of, but I have more coming, so don't worry. So I'm gonna be starting that hopefully at some point this month because I'm super excited about the colors. Every time I was pulling the colors for people, I need to stitch this. Eek. Things are too far away from me. And then I got some gnomes. Mill Hill's like spring ornaments are gnomes in their little houses. I can't. Are you ready? He's so cute. And that I mean, I don't want to choose where they live, but I'm pretty sure the bee gnome lives in the bee skep. Oh my gosh. I can't. And then this is my second favorite one. And I've decided that they live in this. No, we're going to go with this house. Can you look at and there's a little guy, and he's got like butterflies stuck to his head. Oh, it's so cute. And they live here. They live in that house. I mean, it's not as cute as a bee skep, but. And then lastly, this one's called Garden Girl. I didn't tell you the names of the others, but I mean, they're not hard to find on the site. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. I love that mushroom house. Toadstool house. It's called Mushroom House. So cute. So those are here. And then lastly, I got my order in from Needle and Fox. So I'm restocked on all the colors I already had, with the exception of 32 count. That's coming. So if you're a 32 count linen folk, I'm sorry, I don't have the 32 count, but, and then I brought in 2 new colors. I mean, they're not new to Needle and Fox, but they're new to the shop. I'm trying to like gradually bring in more and more. I am in love with Needle and Fox linen, by the way. So I brought in Atticus. It's, oh my gosh, it's a little more caramelly. Like there's a little more of a pink tinge to it. And I don't know if it's because there's pink behind me. It's not pink, it's definitely like brown, but it's so good. I'm trying to see if I can get right up. Do you see how, oh, it's not, this is not true to color. Picture just a little bit more caramel in there. It's not quite so brown and white. There's like a slight, like warm, like this looks cool. It's warmer than this. I'm gonna show you, I'm hoping maybe in comparison to the other color. So then I got in Brie. So this is Brie, and this is Pretty True. And this is, maybe if I block all the pink, I can't make it happen. Anyway, Brie and Atticus. Atticus is definitely more mottled. Okay. I'm gonna end up putting them back in the wrong bags, and that would be bad. So just bear with me 1 sec. So, 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Ooh, I forgot to, while I'm talking about it, I have the trunk show from By the Bay here until the end of February. And if you purchase Needed by the Bay charts, you will get entered into a raffle. And I mean, it's gonna be on the video at the end of this video that I tack on, if I can figure it out. We'll see. All the details for that. Okay, everybody's back in their bags, so nobody gets lost. Okay, so 3,000, so first of all, thank you so much to each and every one of you that have subscribed. I don't know why, it doesn't matter. I don't monetize. So it doesn't matter how many subscribers I have, but there's something really satisfying about watching the numbers grow. And I don't know if that's just a human thing. Anyway, I have 3 charts to give away, sponsored by the Bay. So Donna Bayless very kindly gave me actually a bunch of charts. So we'll see more of these in the future to give away. And I'm gonna give 2 of each chart away. So the first one is called Autumn's Abundance. I can't, look, those flowers. That urn. I am like in love with her designs. So if you would like to enter to win this, first of all, you have to be 18, because you have to be 18 in order to fill out my Happy Mail Google form, which you also have to do to be entered, and that's in the description box below. You have to not use any of those words that say giveaway, you know what I'm saying. And lastly, for this one, you're gonna use the word autumn, A-U-T-U-M-N. Oh my gosh, I hope I spelled that right. The second one is called A Little Blue for You. Another gorgeous flower pattern. I can't, they're so good. And for this one, I'm gonna give away 2. Use the word blue. So we have autumn, we have blue, and then lastly, this one might be my favorite. It's called Kindred Spirits. It says, Kindred Spirits, the love of sewing is our common thread. And you have to leave a needle in like that. Like, it's a must. But they're stitching together and their cats are like, we're best friends. I love it. So you're gonna use the word kindred, Kindred. I'm gonna give away 2 of each of those. And then 3,000 feels like a big one for me. I may never get to 4,000. We may never do another one of these big giveaways. So I am going to give away 3 gift cards, well, gift certificates. They're going to be digital. I'm going to email them to you, to the shop. So 3 $15 gift cards to the shop, and you're going to use the word bird. So maybe tell me what your favorite bird is, or tell me what your least favorite bird is, or your favorite bird story, or Pam, I don't like birds at all. You're nuts. And then whatever, you just have to use the word bird. So we're gonna give away 6 charts, 3 gift cards. That's all I have. Okay, so if I have edited successfully, you're going to see a video of the trunk show at the end of this. And if I have not edited successfully, you will see a separate little 5-minute video posted. It's less than 5 minutes. Okay, I hope that if you are experiencing some weather, that you stay safe and that you all stay healthy and that you're happy and that you get lots of stitching in. And I will see you at some point next week. Not promising a day. Bye, everyone. Hey, everyone. I wanted to shoot a quick video to show you all the models for the By the Bay trunk show. I'm super excited about it. First off, though, before we get up close, I just want to say, like, they look like oil paintings. They're stunning. I'm so in love. All right, let's get up close. All right, we have one from her Seasonal Cove series. Like, can you even, we're gonna get like, look at those little sheep. I love the sheep. Cranes, herons. Look at that guy. Not sure. So there's a bunch of those. We've got spring and summer and autumn, and I apologize for my shadow. All right, this one might be my favorite. Can you even? Halloween Cove and Christmas Cove and Winter Cove. We're gonna just scroll back. Okay, there it is again. And then I am a needlesmith. Can you even? Do you see these sheep? Look at those French knots. I can't. I am a needlesmith. And then we have Colonial Harbor. Oh, I love that. Like, it looks like a painting to me. Stunning. This is Strawberry Hill. There's beads. There's beads on there. Can you see them? Sorry, that it's a little high for me. There's a berry you can stitch, which would be perfect. We're gonna have a berry finishing class in March. And then we've got this banner. So these are 3 scenes that you can stitch separately or stitch them all together for one big scene. Same here. And then, which one is this? Oh, Meadow Hills. First of all, we've got more sheep. I love those sheep. And a frolicking deer. He's frolicking. And then We have nope, this one isn't Bayside Bungalow. It's Mountain View Bay. I love this stone house. Can you even? There's a lot of sheep everywhere. All right, this one is New England Whaling Waters. Can we even, I love that the flowers, it's like three-dimensional. There's texture there. So that's New England Whaling Waters. It looks like a scene. I can't even. And then lastly, Bayside Bungalow. Makes me feel like I'm down the Cape. I love Donna Bayless's foliage. They're very distinctive. Okay, we're gonna come back out. I'm gonna hope I don't back into anything for the big view again. Hope I'm not making you seasick. All right, stop by the shop, check it out. If you make a purchase of any of the charts from the trunk show, online or in store, you will be entered to win a raffle. I should show you the raffle. We're gonna take a turn, the wall of floss. Let's head over to the raffle. So the raffle is all 4 of these charts. We have box of winter, box of fall. There's a box for the other seasons, but I don't want to mess it up. And then a frame. Donna Bayless painted the frame. And all of the seasons fit in this frame. So you can swap them out seasonally. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. Bye, everyone.